The biggest mistake that candidates make at interview is not researching the company thoroughly enough and not doing the research on the actual role and the expectations that they have, and possibly not looking up industry trends so that they really know, that they can answer any competency that they're asked.
I think maybe not being prepared before your interview is a very common mistake. I think if you're asked to prepare anything before the interview, you should make sure that you spend quite a lot of time on it and take the interview very seriously. And also just be yourself, be honest and try and be open, and that's very apparent from a person in an interview.
Sometimes talking too much where they won't get to the point quick enough and you'll lose your interviewers then, or not listening to the question, trying to get across a point that you feel is relevant but wait for the relevant time rather than just getting it out there as soon as you can. They'd be two big ones.
A bad answer, I think, is something that doesn't represent yourself fairly accurately. If you exaggerate or if you focus on skills and interests that aren't core to the job you're going for, it'll leave your employer thinking your interests lie elsewhere.
Not necessarily mistakes, but I think nerves come over students an awful lot. It could be the first time that they've had to sit through a professional interview. And we as interviewers, we understand that, but it's maybe not listening to the question that their interviewers have asked them. And in that point I'd say to them, clarify with your interviewer exactly maybe what they're looking for. The interviewers won't mind, if you take a few seconds and they can maybe restructure or rephrase the question for you so you get a better understanding. So that is a big one. So it's just not letting nerves overrun you.